So during the past several years, we have been working. So PHOD has worked closely with the OCD and Southeast Fisheries Science Center to support the fisheries management and ocean acidification monitoring. So I'm going to give you a brief introduction to some of those collaborative studies. So in this first example, we use a satellite altimeter data and ship measurement of the bluefin tuna lava to show that the regions of the favorable environment for bluefin tuna lava is linked to major scale ocean circulation features in the Gulf of Mexico. So we use this relationship to build the proxy lava index that explains more than half of the observed recruitment variability of the bluefin tuna. So currently we are using this proxy lava index to guide the NOAA's interdisciplinary research cruises. Yeah, in the next study, we use a high-resolution modular ocean model from GFTL to downscale the CME5 projection for the future in the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. So what we found from the study is that this region here, U.S. Gulf Coast, is a warming hotspot with up to 4 degrees Celsius warming throughout the rest of the century. So that could potentially decrease the productivity of the coastal pelagic species and also increase the frequency of the hypoxia in the summertime. This study also shows that because of the warming, the favorable habitat for bluefin tuna will be substantially reduced in the future, but the habitat for the skipjack will be increased very much in the future. So next few slides are for the ocean biogeochemical modelings and analysis studies. So in this first studies, we developed a high-resolution ocean model for the Gulf of Mexico using ROMS, that is a regional ocean model system, coupled to a new BGC model that we developed here at AOML. So that BGC model has 2 phytoplankton types and 2 zooplankton types, and we also added 54 river sources of the freshwater and nutrients. Basically, we developed this model as a potential tool for ecosystem-based fisheries management and as well as ecosystem forecast for the Gulf of Mexico in the future. So as a first application, we applied this model to better understand the interannual variability of the plankton biomass in the Gulf of Mexico. So the result shows that the El Nino sudden oscillation is the main driver of the variability in this region. For instance, during the El Nino winter and spring, increased freshwater and nutrient flux from the Mississippi River system will directly increase the productivity of the coastal ocean. But at the same time, the increased freshwater will drive this density-driven coastal current here that carries the highly productive water downstream toward the west, increasing the productivity of the entire Texas Louisiana shelf. So because El Nino is something that we can predict up to 6 months and beyond, so we think that this study shows a potential for S2S ecosystem forecast in the Gulf of Mexico region. So the last slide is so this study is to support ocean acidification monitoring program in the Gulf of Mexico by OECD. So the main goal of this project is to better understand what causes the pH change in the surface water in the Gulf of Mexico. So we added a new carbon module into our ocean BGC model. So what we learned from this study is that the river runoff from the Mississippi River system of the freshwater and nutrient and associated changes in the productivity mainly controls the ocean acidification variability in the Texas Louisiana shelf. And the study also showed that when we integrate for the entire basin, the Gulf of Mexico is the net CO2 uptake region with a very strong seasonal variability, as you can see here. And this is the first ocean BGC model study to show those results. Okay, this is future work, and thank you very much. Next speaker is George Halaba.